What? Let's get... Shit, this is good, man. This is nice jams. How's it going, guys? It's DakoraJ here. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I've not watched a single thing of this from last year or whatever. Nope. I am now jumping into it now, a year later, or two, probably a year. Nope. Don't know anything about it. I do know it says that it just said there, it's a horror game, not suited for children. I am a young child, so we'll see how this affects. New game. Please enter your name. Okay. Dakidu. That is me, and that is my name. Okay, this is so far so good. Hey. Well, how do we play? Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw her to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, okay. But we used to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this. I must feel better off running away. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, hi. Ah! Hi. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. It's just a little bit. That's mean. Okay. Well, if people that stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, God forbid. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee. Hee hee, love you. What? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become aggressively speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, yes, have you decided on a club to join yet? I never in my life joined a club, so this is new to me. A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So her likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yep. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. A NEET? What is a NEET? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay, wow. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. I got a hair in my eye. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease. I might at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, we're in class now. The school day is an ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. Sometimes the words just don't come out, man. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I've had those times in class, trust me. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes, so I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, even if it's going to be a little late, you know, your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know, okay, you know what? Well, that could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meaning, well, Sayori's vice president of the literature club, the name of the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, but in fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah, don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go. Okay, great. Why is my chair gonna make all this noise, man? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Excuse me? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. Oh, lovely. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting. Oh, hi. Whew! Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, really? Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait, what? Okay. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dakadu, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, great. Oh, don't give me the dots. All words escape me in this situation, and worlds too. This club is full of incredible cute girls. Hell yeah. What are you looking at? Oh, nothing. If you want to say something, say it. Okay, fine. So sorry. Natsuki? Huh? That girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri. Yuri, yeah. The smartest in the club. Oh, excuse me. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Wait, who's Monica? You? That's right. It's great to see you again, Dak. Monica smiles sweetly. Ooh, okay. She has a thing for me, I guess. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Just name them off the top of my head. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, what? Okay. Come sit down, Dak. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Oh, I have a choice. I'll get the cupcakes. Here, eat them. I'll get them. Okay. Jeez, girls, calm down. Sorry, I got a little too excited. This chair... Then, how about I make some tea as well? Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Holy shit. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Of course there is. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I think that's the better choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready to taste? Ta-da! Huh? What? What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. because I'm the follower, apparently. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to eat icing on her face. To get. Well, I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. You just shove that in your mouth, man. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, why? Thank you. Why are you thanking me, though? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything? Oh. Huh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teacup next to the cupcake's tray. This is a lot of fucking reading, man. I should have brought something to fucking drink. Holy shit. Okay, hi. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cupcake of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh well, she does look kind of intimidated. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I do. I don't really drink it. I drink more coffee than tea, but tea is enjoying. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. That's Monica. Okay, and that is... I gotta know the names by heart. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't have a fucking choice. I was afraid of this question, as I say in my head. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. No, I shouldn't. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so might as well. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? If you say so. As a president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Okay, whoa. Yuri also nods in agreement. Okay, great, we're all on the same page. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, you have a point. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yes. We'll do our best. Yeah, I know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. But as of me, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. This chair, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw it and replace it. Guys, I need a new chair. I think it's time. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Say, Dak, what kind of things do you like to read? Books. Considering how little I've read these past few years, actually, this guy is really taken after me. I don't read. I don't really have a good way of answering that. As I go like this, sort of. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Uh-oh. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Uh-oh. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacups with her finger. Oh, what? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? As I just nod there. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, you don't say. I read a horror book once. Or I read. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to change position on my chair. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, that's low, dude. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Hey! Never mind. What? Shots fired? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, I swear to God. And get that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, sometimes. Why do you care? Oh, shit. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Oh, okay. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Okay. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your own heart. A lot of fucking reading. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh no, the dots. I guess the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Awkward. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. These are some words I've never read before, honestly. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, is that homework? Then next time we meet, we'll all share with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, great. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Deck? Uh-huh. Yeah. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. He does have a point. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions, girls. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with rejected eyes. But, uh-oh. I'm sorry, I thought. Dak, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Well, they are cute. I will say that. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, well, step back. Gotta keep a social distance. You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Okay. As I give her that look. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you impress yourself. Express. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Probably not, but I think she's kind of liking you, so I don't think it matters. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dak, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Excuse me, already? That's right, Sir. Hey, I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. Let's see. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Like any other anime, you always walk home with the girls. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Maybe. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, do I have a choice? Oh, so that is... my voice. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Let's go with color. I have to pick 20. Okay. I giggle. Giggles always. Games. Gotta pick games. If it's games over anything, I'm gonna pick it. Dark. No, I don't want to go there. Waterfall might be nice. Excitement. Let's go excitement. What are some good ones? What the hell is Doki Doki? Contamination. God, no. Raindrops. That's cool. Comfort. Comfort. There was smile there too. Shit. Lipstick. Cheer. You have to pick the ones that are favorite to me? Or, but, I mean, I guess. Because I don't know exactly what they like. Okay, I'll go with vanilla. Because vanilla is one of my favorite flavors. Let's go with sweet. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going with graveyard. Desire. Ooh, depression, that's a strong word. Pure, climax, hey. Clumsy, infinite, shiny. I am a bit clumsy. Can we go with that? Daydream. Daydream is a good one. Nature's good. Puppy. Oh, who doesn't like a good puppy wuppy? Okay. Oh, death. My god. Boop. Oh, come on. We gotta pick the boops. Spinning. Let's see. Maybe dance. Who doesn't like to dance? Well, lazy. I could be lazy sometimes. Okay, we're gonna go with dance. If I dance. Happiness. Imagination. These two. These are neck to neck. Oh, fantasy. Gotta go with fantasy. Come on. Gotta love all those fantasy games. Marriage. Journey, love, fear, memories. Okay, chocolate, but I'm not no girl. Electricity. I took a class in electricity, so there's that. Bliss. Pleasure. Ooh, okay, bliss. What else? Tears? Lucky. Suicide. What the fuck? Just casually foreshadowing things? I think. I don't know. Kiss. Sugar. Kiss. You gonna kiss one of them? I hope so. Bubbles? Like bubble butts? Like, what? Okay. Party. Dream. Let's go with dream. Papa. Why Papa? Papa wants some breath milk. Breast milk? What the fuck? Lollipop, judgment, secretive. Hey, can't go wrong with a little bit of secretive in your life. Romance? Yeah, we'll go. Oh, heart, horror. Yeah, they're for sure foreshadowing something. That is quite the words. Romance. Okay, hopefully my 20 words were good enough for them. Hi again, Dak. Glad to see you. You didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Well, with you beautiful girls, how the hell wouldn't it? Make you dive headfirst into literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. Girl, what? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Oh, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me, Sayori? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, where? I want to read some. Is there some good juicy ones? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Okay. Manga is literature. Oh, okay. Jeez. No one said it wasn't. Swiftly defeated, and Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Dax always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps with me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Okay. So hurry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Jesus. Is that so? Yeah, I don't know, maybe she's a bad cook. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I mean, maybe. Stop coming on to me like that. I see you blushing. I can see that shit. I might be a little jealous. How come you and Dak can become good friends too? Oh. Yeah, I'm noticing all your signs. Sayori? What? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait. Oh. Everyone's really upfront. No hiding here. Everything is like straightforward. Let's get to the point. Huh? Me? Not really. I got burps. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Don't. Just please. I don't need it. I have everything. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. You see, I wasn't. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasure surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Keep it a secret. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Just making sure I don't know how long I want these episodes. I'm looking at how long I've been recording, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. Okay. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. No, I'll probably just put it aside and go back to playing games. I enthusiastically take the book. Like, thanks. This is great. Put it in the bag. Well, you could read it at your own pace. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that one. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. What are you guys talking about over there? That's kind of suspicious. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Oh, she's really into her books. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around in the closet. Excuse me? Why? Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Oh, maybe. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Okay, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? Well, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? Smart thinking, smart thinking. After they come, we can do the same, the thing to speak to their creative minds. Wait, we can do the thing? What thing? What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Food? Oh, maybe the cupcakes, right? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcake! It's like I know these things. Cupcakes. Oh, you... it's a good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Okay, great. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to the creative tummy. Wait, there's a creative tummy in all of us? My tummy is not creative. All it does is growl and stuff. And sometimes hurt in the morning because it wants to eat. It's like very selfish and stuff. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. And wait, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Oh. I find myself smiling in awkwardness. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Actually, no joke, I've really thought of that sentence right there, like as I was younger. I'm like, why am I me? And why am I not someone else? And I was always curious to see life in someone else's eyes. It's like, no? Is it only me? I'm pretty sure some of you have. I've had that thought. You're a little close up there, dude. Girl. Whatever you... what? Yeah, really. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Seriously. I nearly fall out of my chair. So sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Excuse me? You sure fall for sleeping like that. I'm sleeping? What? This isn't the napping club. Does your school have a napping club? Oh, does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Reading books, right? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Oh, but I don't watch anime. What do you mean? That's for weebs. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica's overheard. Did you hear that? No? We're good. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Kind of laughing. I apologize. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No. Not every day. Just some days. Like every second day. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days of the week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Oh, secrets. Okay. I knew. Is that why the reason I picked secrecy? Is that why? I knew it. Come on now. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. I can read everyone like a book. The literature club. God, this is great. Suri glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? What? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around you. Wait, what? What? I run my fingertips down the side of Suri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Excuse me? Okay, man, you really need a brush for this. Oh, it isn't not that long of a hair. Of a hair, holy shit. My hair is just really hard to get tight right. I won't fall for that, Missy. There's more than just your hair. What? Getting sexual right off the bat? Look, your bow isn't straight. The bow, right? That's my bad. Shit. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Really? I'm trying to visually see that. I try to wipe it off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that, right? Stop looking at me. Of course they would. It's plain sight. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. But I would love to embarrass you, which kind of just did. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Exactly. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Oh, seriously? Sorry, seriously, come on. Clean it up. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, we're just slapping it across her mouth. Huh? That's super me. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer up from the... Oh, hell yeah. Once you have... how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. Okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. What? Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Why are you happy? Are you going to literally back the hell up right now? Aren't you? I guess. Be careful, or you might unbutton everything. Okay. The button comes right off. Okay, might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? Nope. It did when I bought it. Oh, it's one of those. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Okay. Don't say that out loud. Shh. Shit. Okay. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Close one. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Yeah, because we were used to it buttoned down, I guess. But it's so stuffy. You. Ooh. How do you say that? Ooh? That's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh. All that work I just did for you. Great. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Uh-huh, I guess. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then it wouldn't even let, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Oh, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That is some logic right there. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Oh, great. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Got other members here. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Oh, me. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Oh, geez, you're gonna do me like this? Is this how it's gonna be, Sayori? Really? Fine, fine. Okay? It's a deal. Happy? Yeah, of course you are. I think we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? Actually, fun fact, same thing goes with my girlfriend and me, eh? It's a little bit weird. Coincidence, huh? So maybe you should come wake up and, what? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Hey, okay. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time, man. Man, it's impossible to tell you, to tell with you sometimes. Same thing with my girlfriend. Okay, everyone. What? Just a whole, huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh. Yeah. DakoraJ, I can't wait to read yours. Oh, great. Yeah, same, I guess. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. I think I'm gonna do an hour long on these, I'm not sure. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I sure did. I wrote a bunch of words, and that's my poem. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Oh, you shut up. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. My throat, I need water. Someone help send me water. I can't. Some air. I needed to pause right there. Okay. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh, that's what her poem's on? Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, excuse me. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Jesus Christ, that is some 20/20 vision you got there, dude. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly, words, comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself, like, oh. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first, of course. She's my good friend, after all. You see what she says. So, what do you think? Oh my goodness. This is so good. Really? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Please, Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I practically wrote this in my sleep. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yeah, okay. Jeez. I'm sure yours opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. Oh. I'm glad you admit that. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's your poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it, you know? No, I don't know. I don't know anything. Why am I here? I'm freaking gonna freak the fuck out now. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh my god. You're so weird, Sayori. Can we just be bros? I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how really a part of the club you are now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. I think I'm losing my voice. Oh my god. Please. Water. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Excuse me? I'm getting mixed vibes now. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Okay, we'll see about that. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. The purpose, oh god! Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? These girls, man, are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Wish away? Okay. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm mad. What? Oh, I'm not mad. I want a breakfast. Jeez. Okay, click outside poem area. Okay. That was beautiful. It was great. Spoke true wonders about you. So hurry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? It did sound like it. No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Yes, as I would say that to my girlfriend as well. She does give me maybes to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night, but at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best, okay? Uh-huh. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem, but it was kind of today. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you, okay? Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Hey, I'm in on that one with her, man. I can't skip my breakfast. Anyone who doesn't eat their breakfast, I don't understand you. I'm sorry. Gotta have my breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Anytime. The fuck was that? My god. I'm turning kawaii, I guess. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Yeah, she is. As she's sitting in the corner there, like, I'm looking at you. This is kind of awkward, but why am I not looking away? But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Guess so. Okay. I guess we'll read all of them, and that'll be the episode. Why not? Natsuki? Uh-oh, what? That's awkward, man. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. So you don't like it? That's a little blunt. It's just a small bit. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad or anything. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Don't you want to get smacked? Or do you? I'm like, kind of, I guess. I'll pass, but can I get a little one? Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Hey, don't say that. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That speaks truths, but that's about it. I like that last line there. That's a good way to end it. That was actually 100% good. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I didn't say I like it. I didn't say anything. What? Just be honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly, yes, what you just said. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Wordplay, right. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on the purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, look how confident she is. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Oh, you're the youngest? Okay. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, honestly. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, girl. Do your thing. What should okay, let's see. Yuri's. Keep Monica for last, I guess. Oh, that's right. What am I saying? I almost thought that was Monica, but it's not. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I was deeply in thought. I forgot to start speaking. Who says that? It's fine. Don't force yourself or anything. Jeez. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. I guess that it... Okay. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Your bears are facing her hands. Their hands are down here. Why is her face up here then? I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Oh, that's awkward. Might be take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific, not Pacific, writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are the weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if demeanor totally changes. Her demeanor. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. When she gets confident, I guess, in herself. Of course, that's something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go on in writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Hehe, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or, I don't know, to Natsuki. Who the hell knows? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, process behind it. Okay? Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Oh, handwritten. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Holy shit, these words. There's a great way to... There's a lot more... what's the word? Complicated. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Jesus, that's quite serious. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I'm gonna be honest, some words I was like, wait, no, I got this. I was like, read that pretty confident. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I'm a slow reader. Well, I just don't read scripted very often. I don't read game either really often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? What? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Oh yeah, I'll admit that. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? What? Uh-huh. Oh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dak. Really? I'm getting mixed vibes about this. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, poets are often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. What? Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting that away. I didn't think of it that way. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. You don't say. Okay. A little worried. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Great. Okay, Monica's the last girl we gotta go through, and then I'll end it here. So, Monica. Okay, it's freaking getting hot in here too. I need water. Again, send help SOS. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever get suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, she is a cutie. Don't worry, Dak. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. That's big true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. This one's a good one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Why are you saying that out loud? Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, aren't right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh? You sure you're not reading into it that much? I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, the Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little too, you know? I'm sure I'll end up trying different things so won't. It could be take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find that suits you the most. Oh my, I'm butchering the shit out of these sentences. I'm sorry, Monica. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. You know, I'm the leader and everything. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. I'll say, what? It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. Holy moly. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. What the fuck is she talking about? Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Say what now? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Oh, I gotta give a second here. Jesus. It is so much reading. I'm sweating a bit too much. Let's be real here. Or let's be fake. I don't want to be fake. Well, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of empathy. Recently? What epiphany? Oh. It's been influencing by my poems a bit. An epiphany? Epiphany? Yeah, epiphany. Epiphany. Oh, that's how you spell that. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Oh shit, wires coming everywhere. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Later? I'm getting her like some gang voice now. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big, dark puddle of ink. Well, that's obvious. So just move your hand and go with the flow. You know? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Great. Okay, can I say, okay, let's see. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I've been reading for a fucking hour. Why am I putting me through this? Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. I don't want to do this, man. Can I just save? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and change their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Why? I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute, you know. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Jeez. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, she's got the words out, man. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And DakoraJ did too. I did? Oh yeah, I did. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And, Dak liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh god, why is it getting quiet? Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, okay. It's getting like, okay. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dak appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over the cutesy. Oh, really? Girls. Damn. Please, stop impressing. Is everyone okay over here? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dak started showing up. Girls, please. Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there. What? Dak? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Dak. Don't put me on the spot. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that too, right? Oh god, why you gotta put me on the spot like this? Well? Back off. You frickin' back me in the corner. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whatever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course that's going to be... Oh, okay. This is where the choices begin. Okay, so... Who do I pick? That's Natsuki, right? And that's Yuri? And help me, Sayori. Well, I don't know which one to pick. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with her, maybe. Natsuki. Yuri. You're really talented. What? Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Wait, did I mix it up? Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, I mixed both names up. Shit. Well, haha. Shows how much you know. That's not shit. I didn't mean it. No, we're just gonna go with it. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she wasn't so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And straight, it can definitely be hard. And sharing it. Why did I read that as straight? Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Glance over my shoulder. Yeah. I'm looking at you. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Uh-huh, you better be. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ha! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, you better. Better apologize. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Wow. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Jesus. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, right? So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Okay, I'm just looking at the time of my recording now. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. I think about... Natsuki glances around the room. What the what everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Nahori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs. What? I didn't mean it, okay? Oh, that's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, you're okay. So, Hori? Oh, what the? I'll go make some tea. Yeah, you go do that, please. Huh? I was just trying to help. Can you just please go back? What are you doing here? I'm sure she appreciated it, sorry. I'm positively sure. Even though she's going to make tea, so who knows what she's plotting. Girls, I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Dad. Oh, you. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we get a little too used to. True. So, me joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Great. No, not at all, not at all. Whoa. There's still time before we go home. So, relax for a bit. Jesus. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in this club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's the right club is for. What? I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Great, that's what we've been doing, right? Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Wait, oh, you're the president and she's the vice? Mm-hmm. Okay. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay. Everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Oh, thank God, I want to stop reading. Just, please. I need water. Again. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Oh, it's more than that. Spit it out. Dak, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Yeah. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, how lovely. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. How fantastic. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Oh, is this that type of game where I have to go with the one that I like the most? But I'm not even sure yet who I want to further the story with. I don't know if that's how the game works once again. First playthrough, I don't know anything. I knighted myself with a newfound determination. Also, Dakidu, yes, sorry. Ready to walk home? Oh, good old walking home together. Sure, let's go. Okay, great. Sorry, beams at me. It truly has been a while since Zari and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Great. So, hurry. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know. Oh, I'm saying that. Okay. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them at all. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Oh, you know, Dak, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's what. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sure. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but did I really need to stop there? We'll have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Huh, you don't say. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Can I go ahead and save? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Rewrite this. Go back to main menu. Yes. So now if we go to load game, it's there. Perfect return. Okay, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Yes. That is definitely what this is, girls. Thank you for reminding me. Doki Doki Literature. Smash like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go get some water now. Peace.